So here in this explanation, you are going to learn how to draw shaped blocks with inclined faces in isometric. That is, we are going to come across things like this. These are called inclined faces. They are diagonal. So here we have an example. Draw in isometric projection given the following views. So you have the front view here and you have the top view here. So we are going to extract information from these two views. The first one, the height, H capital. The height, we have it here. This total length, which is 55. Then we can obtain the width. The width is this dimension. We have it here, 15 plus 30, it gives us 45, and then added to 20, 45 plus 20, it gives us 65. So we have our height 55 and the width, which is 65. Now the depth, the capital, the depth, this dimension, which is 40. So the depth is 40. Now we have to draw the crate in order to be able to put this object inside it. I'm going to use my ruler. I place it here along the edge of the paper. And then I'm going to draw, to select a point. So for example, let us select a point here so that the width, which is 65, it comes here, and then the depth, which is 40, it will be positioned here. So I take my 30 degrees set square. This is 30 degrees, this is 60 degrees. I'm going to draw a small vertical line like this, and then I'm going to draw another line at 30 degrees with the horizontal like this, and then I turn the set square in this position. It is still 30 degrees. I draw another line. So now I'm going to measure the respective dimensions which we have calculated in this example. So this has to be 55. So 55 is here. I put a mark here along this line. This is the width, which has to be 65. That is 6.5 centimeters here. And then this one, which has to be 40, it denotes the depth. So we put a mark at 4 centimeters. And then I'm going to use these 3 lines plus the reference points in order to complete the crate. So I turn it like this. And then I turn the 30 square vertically in order to draw vertical lines. And on top, now we are going to complete it in order to obtain the crate so that we can insert the object inside the crate. So this is our crate. Now I'm going to insert this front view here. So this is 65. I can make it darker, this line. This height is 25 plus 15, which gives us 40. 25 plus 15, it gives us 40. So I'm going to make this 4 centimeters. 40. And then we have a small dimension here, which is 15. So I have to draw a small line from this point. And this small dimension has to be 15. That is 1.5 centimeters here. So I draw this part. And then you will notice this line goes down by 25. So we have to go down by 25 now from this line. I draw a faint line and I measure it 25. 25 meaning 2.5. You have this part. And you have a horizontal line which is 30. This is 30. From this point, I draw a faint line. This has to be 30, which is 3 centimeters. So this is 30. Now you will notice you have another line here. This vertical line, it goes up until it touches this part. So we place our ruler here. And then we take our set square at 90 degrees with the ruler in order to obtain vertical lines. I draw this vertical line. Finally, what I do to obtain this inclined face, I join this point with this one in order to obtain this inclined part in the object. So this is the front view which we have inserted in this part. And then we have to draw the line of depth. That is, here we are going to have one. And then I'm going to continue it. From this point, you have another line which touches here. And then you have to join these 2 points. Now here as well you have to draw the line of depth. We place our ruler like this along our paper's edge. I draw a faint line. I draw another faint line here, and then I draw another faint line here. Now this dimension, it has to be the same as the depth, which is 40. So I will have to measure it 4 centimeters. I put a mark here. This is 4 centimeters. And I'm not going to measure it again here. I simply use my set square, and then I take this point of reference, I join it here. So I can make it darker. And now I'm going to join these 2 points. Finally, you can make this part dark as well. And there is a line which has to be vertical here, just like here. So I place my ruler again, like this. And then I take my set sphere, I place it vertically. From this point, I draw this vertical line. So this is our answer for this question.